Everything you need to know about Red Diamond is in this video. I want you to forget every single thing that you have ever seen or heard about Red Diamond, my Red Diamond, because I have not portrayed her the way that I wanted to. You don't sing. I even ended up changing her backstory, and it's not the real her, you know? I want you to know the real Red Diamond, my gemstone. Gemstones don't have to make sense. They exist in an alternate universe, no matter what gemstone you make. I mean, let's take people who have emerald as a gemstone, for example. Don't let the show ruin the existence of your gemstone, because any gemstone you make exists in an alternate universe. So it's okay. It doesn't have to make sense. Even with new understandings of the show, it doesn't have to make sense because it's your gemstone. It's an alternate universe. It's not supposed to make sense. It's just supposed to be for fun. Now, I just wanted to say that before explaining Red Diamond. So, in this alternate universe, here is an explanation of not only her backstory, but who she is, her powers, everything. Everything you need to know about Red Diamond is in this video. Long before Pink Diamond was ever created, there were 4 diamonds. There was White Diamond, Yellow Diamond, and Blue Diamond, and then there was Red Diamond. Now, Red Diamond was she had a very unique position. Basically, she didn't have a colony of her own, and she didn't have her own gems, not right away. And the reason for that is that things functioned differently on Homeworld back way in the day. Originally, they didn't shatter gems. They took gems that were deficient or imperfect or, you know, like off color, and they would try to find a way to repurpose them so they could still be useful. And that was Red Diamond's job. Red Diamond would take all of the gems that were imperfect and she would repurpose them and she would take care of them. And that was her function on Homeworld. But then eventually the other diamonds started talking and they thought, you know what? It's kind of a waste. I mean, if you have all these gems that are imperfect, I mean, you don't really need them. It's a waste of energy. It's a waste of time. Why don't we just shatter them all and we'll just only pick the most perfect prime gems, and then our society will be much more functional and much more proper. Red Diamond did not agree with the shattering of gems, and she actually ended up taking all of the gems that she had, and she stood up against her other diamonds, and she's like, no, I actually happen to really care about these gems, and I don't want anything bad to happen to them. It's like, but it was 3 against 1, so they ended up shattering pretty much all of her gems, and she managed to grab 6 of them, and she escaped Homeworld, and she basically went on the run, and they did chase her down, but they never found her. She ended up taking refuge with her gems on planet Jathor, and she was never heard from since. And that is Red Diamond's original backstory. Now, her powers. Also, Red Diamond was a regular-sized diamond. She was not small. I just added that later. I actually kind of prefer that she's a bigger diamond, to be honest, because that was the original way that she was. Her powers consist of, obviously, the harp is original. The harp she used in order to sing, in order to heal gems. She could actually take a gem that was shattered and, like, make it whole again. That was kind of a really cool thing that I added her power. And also, eventually she forms the ability to uncorrupt gems, which actually leads into Purple Agate Angie's story, because Angie was, she came way later after corruption existed, and she ended up making her way to Red Diamond. I don't want to explain how that happened, but it's complicated. And it also involves Amy. Basically, Angie was corrupted, Red Diamond uncorrupted her, but she wasn't fully normal afterwards, so Angie ended up having a stutter, and she had no confidence in herself. She tries very hard, but she has a lot of self-esteem issues. despite the fact that she's an agate. Red Diamond also, a lot of her powers have to do with her voice, which is why her gem weapon is a harp, because that is a vessel for her voice to interact with, like not just, I mean, her voice alone is very powerful, but when it's combined with the harp, it's even more powerful. And I mentioned healing, but she can also harm. She can cause gems to poof just by singing, which I thought was kind of cool. So her personality. Obviously her personality is, she's very protective because of her history of losing all of the gems in her court minus 6, because you already know who those 6 are. She's very protective. She's a little too protective, honestly. She tries to avoid conflict. The original Red Diamond, like, she doesn't try to fight, she just runs because she ended up running before. She doesn't feel like a real diamond because she has pretty much nobody except for her gems. She's very loving, very caring, a little bit stern at times. She doesn't really put up with too much, but she is a lot more open-minded than most diamonds. So comment down below and tell me about your gemstones. I'm gonna make a video about it if enough people comment. Tell me as many details as you possibly can. Anyway, I think that's it. I think that's all that I really wanted to explain about Red Diamond, but now you know. Now you know. And that is the true Red Diamond that I wanted to portray to you guys, but I never really got the chance to explain it because it's like I've done Minecraft series and I've done other series where I changed things, and it's like I wanted you guys to see the unadulterated, unedited, unchanged, original Red Diamond that I came up with. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye-bye now. Don't forget to subscribe.